VanielDino World. Vaniel, let's explore. Stop, roar,
Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to have all of the names on the dinosaurs. Let me tell you. This is a Titanosaurus. And this is a Brachiosaurus. This is an Indominus Rex. This is a Apatosaurus. This is a Suchomimus. This is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is a Giganotosaurus. And make this sound. Next row, we have Therizinosaurus, we have Godzilla, we have Indominus Rex, we have Tyrannosaurus Rex, we have Giganotosaurus, we have Rebirth T-Rex, and Spinosaurus, and Red T-Rex. Now the next row, Allosaurus, other Allosaurus, other Indominus Rex, a Carnotaurus, other Indominus Rex, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a Spinosaurus, a Carnotaurus, a Goanodon, and another Goanodon. Now this row, we have a T-Rex, we have a Stegospinax, and we have a Indominus Rex, we have a Triceratops, and we have the Therizinosaurus, and an Indominus Rex, a Scorpius Rex, a T-Rex, a T-Rex, a T-Rex, a Brachiosaurus, and a Scorpius Rex. Now we have a Paroraptor, Giganotosaurus, we have a Dilophosaurus, we have a Tyrannosaurus Rex, we have a Rex. Now we have the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it moves his mouth. Look. Now we have a Suchomimus. Look, just open his mouth. Now we have our Apatosaurus. Look at it. It's so cool. It's black. Now we have Indominus Rex. Now we have a Brachiosaurus. Look, this is so tall. It'll open his mouth. Yeah. Now we have an Allosaurus. And it opens his mouth. Look, open his mouth and close. We'll put it here. Now we have a Titanosaurus. Look, this is so cool, and look, and it's big. Put it in the side. Now we have a Therizinosaur. Look, it moves claws. It moves claws. Look. We'll put this inside. Look at this Godzilla. Look. Coming west. It has water. We'll put it inside. Look at this. This is an Indominus Rex. It moves his head and his teeth. It spins around. Put it in this side. Look at this. Look. We'll put this in this side. Now we have a Giganotosaurus. Look, it's green and black. Look. Open his mouth. Look. Put this on the side. Now look at the JP Spinosaurus. And open his mouth. And it's red. Put this in the side. Look at this red Tyrannosaurus Rex. Look, it can do. It's super cool. They put it inside. Look at this battle damage Allosaurus. Look. You have to take out his skin. Look, then his bones. This, then his heart. Now we have to put it back. Now look at it roars. Put this there. Now look at the Crocodontosaurus. It's super cool. Look, you have to open his mouth. Look, it's super cool. You have to put it here. Now we have a Allosaurus and it's green. It will be said. We put this inside. Now we have a green the Dilophosaurus. Look, it's super cool. Look, it can move his head and swing his tail. Put it inside. Now we have a chomping devourer T-Rex. Look, and it's brown, and it's light brown. Look, open its mouth. Put it there. Now we have this Carnotaurus. And look, it's red and it's a plushie. And it's super hard. But this is cool. Put this inside. Now we have an Indominus Rex. Look, and it's super cool. It can open up and put it down. We'll put it inside. Now we have a Allosaurus. Look, it can make a spine. You have to put it like this. And then turn it on. Look. Look. Look what it does. Open his mouth. You put this in. Now we have a Velociraptor in its neon yellow. And it's black too. And it's gray and brown. We put this inside. Now we have a Dilophosaurus. Look at his mouth. It's super cool. We'll put this inside. Now we have a little Allosaurus. And it's a super cool Allosaurus. And it has blue in his back and brown in his body. We'll put this inside. Now we have the rebirth Tyrannosaurus Rex. Look what it does. Now it has to be open. And open your mouth. Look. And I have to put it on. Now we have a Dinosaurs. It's from Dominion. Look his mouth. He opened his mouth. Now look his claws. We'll put this inside. Now we have a Scorpius Rex. Look. Is it the little one and it's the same thing? Look, it opened his mouth. We'll put this inside. Now we have a chomping T-Rex. Look. We'll put this in. Look at this Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's a battle damage. You can put it like normal, then battle damage. You open your mouth, and close. This Brachiosaurus. You can make it to an indoor. I put it here. Then put it like that. Now we have to put the whole body there. And look at Indominus Rex. Open his mouth. Wait. Look. And the Brachiosaurus too. We can make it. You see? They're both. We'll put this in the side. Now we have a Pyroraptor. It is yellow, orange, and it's brown. Now we have the Giganotosaurus. And look, and move his head. And you can make sounds. We'll put this in the side. Now we have. Now look at this. And it's so cool. And it's brown and Ceratops. And it has orange. We'll put this in the side. Now we have a little Carnotaurus. You can open his mouth. It's super cool. And it's from the Minion. On the side. Now we have a Stegosaurus. And it's green. And you can side to side. And it's super cool. We'll put this in the side. Now we have another Velociraptor. It's from all of the pack of the blue and all of the Charlies. They put them here. Now we have a little pterodactyl. Look. And it's super cool. They put it inside. Now we have a other Velociraptor from the franchise. Look. Put it in the side. Look at the different raptors. It's super cool. Let's put this in the side. Now we have other Velociraptor. And it's orange and brown. Look. It's super cool. Look at this brown Velociraptor. And it's brown. Look at this brown Velociraptor. It's super cool. Let's put this in the side. Baryonyx is from the Dominion. Super cool. I'll put this in the side. I have the Dominion Baryonyx. He opened his mouth. Look at this Dominion Baryonyx. It's super cool. Look at this Dominion Baryonyx. It's super cool. I'll put this in the side. Now we have a other Stegosaurus. And it's a baby. And it can move. Look at this pterodactyl. Look. You open his mouth. Let's put this in the side. Now we have a Dimetrodon. It's super cool. Look, and it's yellow. It's super cool. Let's put this in the side. Now we have a little T-Rex and it's a Funko Pop. It don't move, but it's super cool and it's brown. Let's put this in the side. Now we have a little Ankylosaurus. And this one too. Look at this Ankylosaurus and it's a baby. Let's put this in the side. Now look at this other Dimetrodon. And it's from Dominion. And it flies. Look. Let's put this in the side. Now we have a pterodactyl. It's super cool. The same as this one. They're both cool and they're both the same. Now we have a orange Velociraptor and it's super cool. Look, it can stand by itself. Let's put this in the side. Now we have another pterodactyl, but it's orange. Look. Put it in the side. Now we have a purple pterodactyl. Look, you can stand it up. Let's put this in the side. Now, the favorite one, Ceratosaurus. Look, and it's almost my height of the hand. Look, and open his mouth. Look at this. Now look at this. Other Stegosaurus body is brown and green, and it moving still. Look at the same one as that. Now we have a king of the jungle, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it's brown from Dominion. Let's put this in the shirt. Look at this Ankylosaurus. It's the same one as this one, but he has her tail up. Let's put this in the side. Now we have a Ceratops, and it's blue, and it's Ceratops. Now we have a Velociraptor, and it's green, and it's little. Let's put this in the side. Now we have the Raptor, and it stands by itself. Look, and it's red and black. Let's put this in the side. Now we have this green Velociraptor, and you can raise up. Look. Let's put this in the side. Now we have a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and it's green and red. Now next to the other one. Now this is all the Hammond collection. Look at this. You can put in here, and you can look. This the Giganotosaurus is going to eat them. Yum. Help! Damn. Now we have a other Velociraptor, and it's super cool. In front, it's super cool. You can make a super good pose. Help! Now we have to put in the next row. Now we have to put the man inside of this molding. Then the T-Rex is going to eat him. Let's put this here. Let's put him here. Now let's put him to Look at this ball. It's super cool. Now the Giganotosaurus is going to eat it. I ripped that. Help! He's dead. Now put this here on the next side. Now we have a Sinoceratops, and it's super cool. You can move his legs and up and down. And it's from Fallen Kingdom. Look at this inside. Now look at this Allosaurus. It's from Dominion. It's super cool. Look, it opens his mouth. It's from Mattel. Super cool. Now we have the Stegosaurus, and it moves his tail. Look, side to side. And look at his details. It's super cool. Now we have the big guy, and it's JP3 Spinosaurus. It's from Jurassic Park 3. Look, and it's super cool. Now put this in the side. Now we have the King of the Jungle, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And look at his pose. You can make him stand up and roar. Now we're done. Thank you guys for watching our channel. This is watching. Now we have a Dilophosaurus, and it's green. Look. We'll put this inside. Now we have a Mosasaurus. It's super cool, and it's from Jurassic World. Look. It's cool. We'll put this in the side. Now we have a Plesiosaurus. It opens his mouth and closes. And it's blue and black and Wait, we put this in the side. Now we have a Ceratops in its way. Make sound. We put this in the side. Now we have a Indominus Rex. It's super cool. Look, it makes sounds and it has a claw. Now we put this in the side. Now we have a Ceratops and it's green. Look, it opened his horns and we put this in the side. Now we have an Allosaurus. It's from Dominion. Look, it in its tricks. It's opening its mouth and it has claws. Look. It looks cool and it's white. They put this in the side. Now we have a Stegospinax. Look, open his mouth. Put that in the side. Now we have a from Cretaceous and look, they open his mouth and look, open up and down and look, and it's brown. Now we have a Ceratosaurus. Look, this is super cool and it's brown. We put this in the side. Now we have another Ceratops and it's brown. Look at the Ceratops. And look his horns. They put this right here. Now we have another Dilophosaurus. Look, and it's big. And he moved his head. We put this in the side. Now we have another Indominus Rex. And it's opening mouth. And it's green. We put this in the side. Oh, now the king of the jungle, D-Rex, is from Rebirth. Look. We put this in the side. Now we have a Mosasaurus. And it's super cool. Look, it's from Rebirth. Look. Open your mouth and close. Put this in the side. Now we have a big Mosasaurus. And it's green. Look. It has something inside. Let's open it. Look, it has a little dinosaur. Let's put it in back. Now we put it here. Now look at this other Mosasaurus. And it's from Jurassic World. And it's a little small. Look, but you can open the mouth. Now we have the Dimentrodon. And look, it's from the water. We put this in the side. Now we have a Baryonyx. Look, they open the mouth. We put this in the side. Now we have a Carnotaurus and its battle damage. You can open the mouth. Look. We put this in the side. Now we have a Brachiosaurus and it's little. And it's orange and brown. They put this in the side. Now we have other Dilophosaurus. It's the same as that one. And it's her sister. We put this in the side. Now we have a battle damaged Tyrannosaurus Rex. Look, T-Rex. Look, with both ways. We put this in the side. Oh, now is it Tyrannosaurus Rex and it's a rebirth. And it chomps. Now we have a Spinosaurus, and look. We put this in the side. Now look this other Scorpius Rex. That's her brother from over there. Put it right there. Now we have a Suchomimus. Look, you can open it now. And close up, down, up, down. And we put this inside. Now we have orange Tyrannosaurus Rex. He opened his mouth. We put this inside. Now we have the minion Tyrannosaurus Rex. We put this inside. Now we're going to tell you about these are all my dinosaurs I have. These are all herbivores, carnivores, and in its water creatures. And they're all different colors and the same. Let me show you the humming collection. The humming collection. Look, and it's so little. Look. Now we have two velociraptors. It's Delta and Blue. Look, these are so cool. And he has wheels. So we put this inside. Now we have a baby Ceratops. Look, it's so tiny and cute. We put this in the side. Look, it can move its tail. Look. We put Dinosaurs. And it can move its tail. And it's from Jurassic World franchise. Now we put this in the side. Now we have these two, Delta and Blue. It's super cool, and it has this green velociraptor. His name is Delta. It can move his wheels. We put this in the side. Now look at this. It's Blue. And look at his teeth. We put this in the side. Ceratops, and it's so cool. It's not movable, but it's super cute. And it has black eyes and black eyes on the blue. We put this inside. Now it's for the medium. Look at this. This is from Jurassic World franchise. It's from the trailer from Jurassic World. We put this inside. Now we have the Velociraptor. It's from the franchise. Look, it's battle damage. Then back. We put this inside next to it. Now we have the Hammond. This blue Velociraptor. It's from the franchise like these. So we have to put them in the side. And it's from Jurassic World. Let's put them next to the other Velociraptors. We put it there. Now there's a little tiny Velociraptor, and it's the same one as this one. This adult. On the side. Okay. Now look at this, the Dilophosaurus. And it's so little. It's from the Jurassic World Rebirth. Look, we put it here. Now look at this. This is a movable Tyrannosaurus Rex. Look, you can open his mouth. And then you can move his feet and make him split. It is the size of my hand. Look, and it's brown, like the same one as over there. We put this in the side. Now we have a patty, and it's so cool. And it's from the Jurassic World Dominion. And it's super cool. Look, and it has a bump. We have put it in the side. Now we have a Dinosaurs. And there's a leaf player. We put this in the side, and it's green and purple. Now we have a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. Look at what it can do. It can move his tail, open his mouth, and it's green from the franchise. Now look at this Tyrannosaurus Rex. And it's green. Yeah, it's brown. Look, it's super cool. Look at this Velociraptor. Thank you guys for watching my channel. This is part 1 of my dinosaurs. There are going to be a lot more dinosaurs to go. Thank you guys. Support my channel. Thank you guys for watching.
In place, Vaniel leads the way for the leaf is green, the bravest little self that she have ever seen.